Welcome back, everybody, to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. And I can say that because I am a projector and we are the guides. I love that I found that information out because it makes me feel good about myself, which is what we need to do, you guys. We need to start feeling good about ourselves. But thank you guys for all the love, the support, for returning to this channel. This is our channel. This is our family. You guys are welcome here. To all the newcomers, my name is Jason. I am an empathic healer, projector with psychic abilities whom channels through the world, through everything. I channel energy, I channel the cards, I channel music, I channel words. I mean, everything is a message in this divine matrix that I have entered. There is two matrices that you can live amongst. There are two timelines, and what I mean by that, there are two matrix. You can be in the world and of the world in their matrix, or you can be in the divine matrix and of the divine. Regardless, you are of both anyway because you're in the world, right? But you're also in the divine. So you're in these two timelines at all times. There's always two choices. Okay, you can go the high road or the low road. Now, sometimes there's a middle path. And that's what I feel most people are here to do, is walk the middle path. The horn started beeping. That is confirmation. If you guys didn't hear it. So I channel through music. The song right here is called Broken. Some of you guys may have the name, maybe Amy may be your name, or you may have the middle name Lee, or your first name could be Lee. Um, yeah, so I'm feeling that the collective is dealing with a lot of loneliness right now. So we have been isolated in over the past 3 years. Okay, we have been separated from the chaos of the matrix of the world. Okay, is there a battle of good versus evil? No, there isn't. They're your brothers and your sisters. Any person that is in a low vibration, 227, that are in a lower vibration, they're your brothers and sisters, okay? Their choice is to be that way. And it is perfect. It is perfect. That is perfect because they're learning something. When you know there's no death and nothing has a sting on you, then you don't have to look at that and judge it because you know that it's just a learning. Like, kind of look at the world like this. Imagine this is a virtual reality game, and that's what it is. When you start fully understanding that and shedding these programs, you're then going to feel this weight of off your chest. Because then you're going to be able to look at the world and say, oh, that is perfect. Oh, that happened for a reason. Oh, all those people that died, they didn't die. Death is not even real. So why am I not celebrating for those beings, those energies, right? So I have a lot of channeled information. I just felt that 327, that's confirmation. I felt that I needed to share that with you guys to open your mind. 333. All right, so you probably are seeing 333. I have that written down. I have a lot of stuff. So pay attention. Something in the next 2 weeks is going to happen. It's regarding a situation you're currently in. Expect a change within 2 weeks is what I'm getting. The year 2001 is coming up and it keeps coming up. That has a huge significance to something. Some of you guys graduated high school or something in that year, or something about that year. Maybe it's the year you were born, something. Again, 444, 44 keep coming up. Also, something important about 1994. I'm receiving some of you guys have been born on that day, but there's also something, maybe you should go look to see what happened in that year. Like, look it up, just type 1994. You're going to find some coded information, 427, in that by researching it. October 21st, pay attention. That could be a birthday of somebody. Something will come to pass between then and October 27th. Pay attention to those days, that week, okay? Actually, pay attention from October 21st to the 28th. Also, go back to your camera feed to October 27th, 2020. And there's something significant there. I heard the word farm. Some of you guys could be living on a farm, or it's your desire is what I'm getting, to have a farm. But I'm getting a harvest, because in the what's happening is, the next name that I got here was Daniel, and it reminds me of the harvest, right? So I'm getting Daniel, but that could also be somebody you're dealing with. Oregon could be significant. Someone could be studying, or finding some knowledge about Oregon. I don't know how. I don't know. I just got it. Your name could be Elizabeth or Liz, or you could be dealing with somebody with those names. Also, I'm getting past life name or something. Um, so I got some other, a whole bunch of other stuff. Naturally gifted and radiant smile. Somebody thinks this about you. Um, Somebody sees your worth. They just may not express it to you, but they do see it. Okay. Um, Always find a way to keep going and overcome your anxiety. There's anxiety. Some of you guys have massive anxiety right now. The word Greyhound, I put a question mark next to it. You may be traveling, or actually thrown under the bus came right next to it. So some of you guys may be dealing with being thrown under the bus at work, or something like that. The word practice. Practice your gifts. Practice your talents. Keep practicing. If you're a writer, keep writing. If you're a musician, keep creating music. If you're a painter, keep painting. Right? Practice is what makes perfect. Okay, so I also wrote defenses up. Some of you guys want love in your life, but you're pulling in your past relationships into your current relationships and keeping a guard up. So you gotta. It's spirit's asking you to check yourself, right? To go within. Is that you? Are your defenses too up? I'm gonna read something in the law of attraction real quick after. March 12th, go back to your camera feed. Also, your birthday could be on March 12th. It's funny, too, because March 12th is the day that I had that dream that I posted that video about in 2020. The number 3, or 333. Okay, here's a good one. Your energy, people don't understand. And your aura is glowing. So you are glowing. And your energy is intense. Okay, it's a good energy, though. You are mysterious, is what I got. And then I also got stand up for yourself, right? So it's time to stand up for yourself, um, in the healthy way, not in the ego mind way, but stand up for yourself by creating boundaries. There's a difference between proper boundaries and having your defenses up, okay? Um, your chakras are realigning. The opening of the lotus is the stage that a lot of you are in. The sun the sun is rising in your life, meaning you are going to have happiness. You are in a regeneration period. Okay, many of you are in this regeneration so that your chakras can align, is what I'm getting here. And there's a need to drink more water. Plenty of water, guys. And go on the internet and type in water that is fluoride free. Like, this is fluoride free and high pH balance. It's natural water out of the French Alps. Okay, stay away from that toxic water. If you don't have the funds and you have to drink tap water, get a filter that filters it, or boil it and then fridge it. Alaska, I got Alaska. Some of you guys may be Alaska. I also got Athena, and then 2030 is a timeline for a great reset that they're gonna try, or something like that. I don't look into that, but I did write that down. Also, Seattle. Some of you guys may be from that area. Getting raining, right? And then turn back around. Some of you guys need to turn back around. You forgot something. So you need to go grab something. You forgot something. Far Behind. Look. This is Turn Back Around. This song's called Far Behind by Candlebox. I put on different music today as guided. Be You. The number 222. Some of you guys could be dealing with the IRS, or receive documentation from the IRS. It is tax season just went by, so it's not too far. I heard the song Never Let Your Light Shine Down. Always shine bright. Always be you. Shine your light. And then Jacob's Ladder. Some of you guys should research Jacob's Ladder with a higher point of view. And then First Impression. What I'm getting by that is somebody made a first impression on you that may not been so good. Okay? And it's important for some of you guys to understand your first impression is important. So always be authentic. Let your light shine, right? So let that light shine. It's time to be you. It's time not to hide yourself anymore, okay? Hiding yourself only makes you feel less than, okay? So be you. All right, that's what I got for channeled stuff. Now, I want to read something out of this before I do a reading. I'm going to do a reading, but there's something I want to read to you guys. It is it's a little bit long, okay? It's a page and a half, but it's important. You guys definitely should get this book, The Law of Attraction. It's the basics of the teachings of Abraham Hicks. It is an amazing book. Let me just read it. So this chapter is called The Science of Deliberate Creation Defined. Her husband asks these questions, and she channels them, 1033. It's confirmation I'm supposed to do this. So her husband asked, Abraham is channeled by Esther Hicks, okay? And Jerry Hicks is her husband. I just saw 1044, 144. I know who I am. Okay, so that's Esther Hicks channels this higher density level herself. Essentially, she's channeling from the higher dimension, which is the chakra. You are part of that dimension, okay? And she's channeling from this higher density being, okay? Her higher, it's actually her, but that's a whole nother story. Okay, Jerry asked her, Abraham, you have spoken to us about deliberate creation. Would you discuss the value of that to us and clarify what you mean by deliberate creation? Abraham answers, we have called it the science of deliberate creation because we are assuming that you want to create on purpose. But actually, it is more aptly called the law of creation, for it works whether you are thinking of what you want or what you do not want. Whether you are thinking of what you do want or whether you are thinking of the lack of what you want, the direction of your thought is your choice. The law of creation goes to work upon whatever you are thinking about. Just as I've been saying, you guys, regardless, this is why you've taken this time right now to transform your mind. And if you have your defenses up and you're fearing and you're thinking everything's going to fail before it even starts, you will then press that out into the field. You will literally change the way someone reacts to you, because by the law of creation, it has to happen that way. That's what needs to happen. That's what you are manifesting. 1221, as I said that's a mirroring. Okay? As within, so without. From your physical perspective, this equation of creation has two important parts: the launching of the thought and the expectation of the thought, the desire for the creation and the allowing of the creation. From our non-physical perspective, we experience both parts of that equation simultaneously, for there is no gap between what we desire and what we fully expect. So, regardless, if you want something, right? If you put an intention out into the field, say, I want my YouTube channel to be successful. I want to reach, 10,000 subscribers. I want to be able to help the world through this avenue and then expand, right? If I put that out there and then in one day, okay, I put it out there and I don't see the results, so I start saying it's going to fail, right? Which I have done this in my past, so I can understand. I'm reamping myself as I'm doing this, right? I'm never ending learning. It's always learning. But this is why it's this confirmation. It's no reason I picked this book up last night at 2:30 in the morning and started reading, right? And it's the same stuff I've been talking about. Most humans are unaware of the power of their thoughts, the vibrational nature of their being, or the powerful law of attraction, so they look to their action to make everything happen. And while we agree that action is an important component in the physical world in which you are focused, it is not through your action that you are creating your physical experience. When you save me, so see, nobody's going to save you but yourself. You don't need saving. This is that vibration that I'm feeling from you guys, 1414, and I'm asking, Spirit's asking you through me to believe in yourself and to catch your thoughts. Be the watcher of your mind. In the book of Enoch, when they're talking about the watchers, that's what they're talking about. They were very successful. They watched their mind, so they were able to manifest. Okay? When you understand the power of thought and practice your deliberate offering of it, you will discover the powerful leverage in creating that only comes from desiring and allowing. When you pre-pave or positively anticipate with your thoughts, the amount of action required is far less, and the action is much more satisfying. If you do not take the time to align your thoughts, far more action is required without the satisfying results. Your hospitals are filled to the brim with those who are now taking action to compensate for inappropriate thoughts. They did not create the illness on purpose, but they did create it through the thought and through expectation. And then they went to the hospital to take physical action to compensate. We see many people spending their days exchanging their action for money because the money is essential to the freedom of life in this society. And yet, in most cases, the action is not action in joy. It is an attempt to compensate for misaligned thought. So, the aligning of the chakras that I was mentioning is also the aligning of your thoughts, the aligning of your actions, the aligning of your words, the aligning of your feelings. Everything has to become aligned. And the stars that just align, that is a mirroring of those that just align themselves. The planets that aligned is a mirroring of the dimensions aligning within one being. Okay, so we just aligned our chakra system. So right now, there is power. There is so much power in manifesting, you guys. And we need to come together and we need to work together, integrate together, and lift each other up. Because the time is now. The heaven has always been here because you are there. You are heaven. You are also earth. But now it's integration. It's the integration period. We are going to change and manifest anything you desire. It is time to be you, believe in you, unapologetically, change your mind, focus on the positive, be the positive, let your light. Never let your light shine down. That shines your light down. And you need to judge by your feelings. If you're feeling, like if you're all of a sudden feeling fearful and worrisome and things like that, there's something that is an indication that your thought process is wrong. Because you are creating everything around you. It doesn't matter about how that person's treating you, because in the truth of it, you're being treated that way because of something inside of you that needs to be released. Sometimes we are constantly manifesting arguments between family members and partners, right? We're manifesting that because there's something inside of us that needs to be released. If you don't believe in yourself, you're literally gonna manifest people that are going to create situations where you're gonna learn to believe in yourself. So if you want to be a conscious creator, you want to be a sovereign soul that creates what they want, it's time we start changing the way we look at the world and think of the world. Now it's the same stuff. I mean, I already tell you everything in this book, and I haven't even read this whole book, right? I was saying this stuff years ago. I just know this stuff. Don't know how, but I do, and I always have. I've always said, what you put your attention to is what you're going to get. Negative gets negative, positive gets positive, right? I've said that my whole life, even as a little child. I just knew stuff when I came here. Now, I'm not trying to shoot my ego up either. I'm just saying, you do too. It's there. You're in there. Ain't no sunshine. See, you need to switch that. You need to see that, yes, there is sunshine. There is happiness all around me. I woke up this morning in a warm bed with a breeze on my face. I had a nice hot coffee. I have all this beautiful things around me. I may not have all the stuff that I want, but I have everything I need and some. I am abundant. I am alive. I am love, light, beauty, right? Yeah, I have a lot of things that I don't like about myself, right? But you know what? It doesn't matter. I still love myself. Is there certain things that I wish I could go back and change? Yes, but you know what? Dreading on what I could have and should have, the what ifs, is not benefiting me now. So why focus on them? And I'm not perfect. I do it too. But I'm saying together we can rise. We can rise as one because we are one. There is no separation. I'm with you right now and you're with me. You're never alone, you guys. Never have been. We're all in this together. We are in this one speck of sand. There's many specks of sand, yes, in the physical body. But where are they? They're in Gaia. And what is Gaia? One whole being. You have intended action that is part of the deliciousness of this physical world in which you live, but you did not intend to do your creating through physical action. You intended to use your body to enjoy that which you have created through your thought. Okay, this book, right? It's a thing, right? How did this thing get created? By a thought. How did you get created? By a thought vibration. That's what in the beginning spoke. Well, communication is not all. This is the manifestation of the fall of the spiritual man. When we used to communicate as one through the telepathic connection. I love this song. Stone Sour. Live. Yes. Okay, as you set forth your thought in advance, feeling positive emotion, you have then launched your creation. And when you walk through space and time toward that manifestation in the future, expecting that it will be there, then from that joyful creation that you have launched into the future, you will be inspired to the action that is action in joy. So, I channeled a message back in October and early November. It said, miracles becoming open. Center instruments for utopia. Okay? Corners. Also the four elements, right? What were they saying? 4 elements. So, you start with what's the first element? Well, you start with the air, which is the thought. Okay? You got the thought. Thought and visualization. Then, you got voice. You got, that's also communication. That still would be air. That'd be swords, right? So you got up here, throat, whatever. Then, so you got thought, visualization. Then you bring it down to your vortex or your gut, right? You feel, because your gut is the solar plexus. It is the life force energy gateway. You feel it in your gut. Literally think it, visualize it, feel it. Then do it. Claim it. That's the 4. That's how you build utopia in your life. Okay? When you are taking action in your now, and it is not action in joy, it is our absolute promise to you that it will not lead to a happy ending. It cannot. It defies the law. Rather than being so ready to jump into action to get things that you want, we say think them into being, see them, visualize them, and expect them. Same thing I just said. And they will be. And you will be guided, inspired, or led to the perfect action that will bring about the process that will lead you to what you seek. And there, I just heard a horn beep, confirmation, there is a great difference between that which we have spoken and the way most of the world is going about it. So like I've been saying, guys, I've been saying everything, and I haven't read this book. I just started this book and read half of it. I have not read this. I've had this information inside me my whole life. You guys have talents and information inside you, and you've had it your whole life. Why don't you try, right? Start changing your mind. If you're isolated right now and you are blessed to be not having to go out and work and stress and survival mode, those that are in survival mode, they're going to see themselves getting sick a lot. They're going to see themselves, depleting their energy and being in low vibrational moods, especially as a projector. A projector, you have to have equal give and take because your life force is always going out. You're a healer. Projectors are the healers of the world. We're the ones that are to change the systems. Manifestors and generators are here to create. They have an endless supply of generation of life force energy. It's go, 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 go. Use that. That's why you're great writers. That's why you're, great workers. But come to the projectors to show you something to help. That's what I do. Now, I have to be invited to do that. That's why I started a YouTube channel. Before I even knew I was a projector, I started this because I knew that I can help people. My life is perfect. My life's going to be even better now that I'm using this knowledge. I recommend you guys getting this book. It's called The Law of Attraction. Okay? The Basic Teachings of Abraham. This book will change your life. Alright guys, so should I do a video now, or should I stop this? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. So I was going to do a tarot reading on top of this video, but I want this to be short enough so somebody watches the whole entire video because it is important. So I'm going to stop this, upload this, and I'm going to do another video. So um, I won't read all those channeled messages that I got in here, I guess. I guess I will have to. I'll just repeat the channeled messages and do the reading on this next video. So watch that video, guys. I hope this was liberating to your soul. I hope it, helps you see something from a higher perspective. It's quite cold here in Maine today. It's only 49 degrees, believe it or not. In Maine today, it's 49 degrees. So I'm wearing a hat. And I'm doing laundry, and I got to go actually change my laundry, so it's perfect. I'll be right back, you guys, to do a tarot reading. Check the reading out after. If this resonates with you, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let me say it again. Hit that like button. Thank you guys for all your love and support. If you'd like to book and purchase a private reading, past life, Akashic records, love, career, chakra, life, whatever. You guys, there's so many different types of readings that I can do and offer you guys. I offer a crapload of sessions. Soon, in the next year or two, I will become a life coach. I'm going to become a spiritual life coach and use my skills. So I'm just challenging you guys. You guys have so much power. It's time to claim it. From my sacred heart to your sacred heart, I'm sending you so much love. Namaste.